That's interesting.
Check those names,
Just give me my script.
Okay, I don't mind. Because actually, and I don't mind doing some. Because I've been rehearsing.
You guys are about to see locker room unadulterated. No, how's it called? Unrefined. So this locker room, there's no iron, there's no Valentine.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Tega?
The cats have gone out, so the mouse are out to play.
It's gonna be fantastic.
So here we are. It's going to be a tough manner. I don't know how else to say it. Are people joining YouTube? People should be plenty on YouTube. I won't play. If it's only one person on YouTube, we are not doing locker room. Let me come and check. Only one person. We're not doing locker room.
But they're coming now. They're gonna join.
It's 9 o'clock. Please press button.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'll put it also.
Locker room intro.
Hold on. Okay.
Yes, so I want many people to watch YouTube today. I'm very serious. If I see only one person, I'm not doing it again.
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Every corner you take, every fighter you meet, every record you beat, we will be following you. Every single jump, every trophy won, every wicket you break, every breakaway you make, every
Okay, so you can see what they're posting, right?
every dunk,
You can see the comments.
every loss, every victory, every single sport, we will be watching you.
Welcome inside the locker room.
And we are live. It is Locker Room 981 and Tega is here. My name is Lakumi. We are into the sports arena where we talk all sports news, and Tega definitely does excellent job at analyzing. Tega Supreme in the building.
You have to give me your that's what you have to do. So firstly, I want to apologize for Wednesday. It appears that I need to take supplements more.
Interesting.
I'm not as young as I used to be. So I need supplements, I need vitamins to keep me healthy. But I'm back stronger now, better now. You can send fruits. They say I should take fruits, I should eat healthy. I don't know what that means in English language, but if you know what it means, just send me all the things that they want me to do, and then I will eat
Tega,
it.
do take care of
Yeah,
yourself. for
but
us,
but
okay?
we apologize for Wednesday. But we're here today. Today's Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's
And we have
Friday.
Dr. Rose in the studio as well. Dr. Rose has been here a number of times on the show, so you're already familiar with the voice. The
Certainly.
doctor with the analysis. You're welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be here again today.
Okay, shall we go straight into the stories?
No, let's first talk about the numbers. So you can join us today on
Okay, all right. It is 0809 444 0981. That's
On
the
WhatsApp.
number. 0809 444 0981. And of course, you can call us later on during the show. It is 01448 9981. I'll take it again. 01448 9981, because we want to hear what you have to say. The stories are leaked this morning.
Yes, and then you can join us on YouTube. Please, I want to see numbers on
live
YouTube.
on YouTube.
If I have only 5 people on YouTube, I'm leaving locker room. I cannot leave. Don't worry.
Just type Smooth FM Lagos on YouTube and you find us. We're already live. It is Locker Room 91.
All right, so let's go to the first story.
Okay, so Russell Westbrook ejected as LA Lakers blow big lead in defeat by Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook was ejected as the Los Angeles Lakers blew a 26-point lead to lose 1-2-3 to 1-1-5 against his former side, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook recorded his first triple-double for the Lakers since joining in August, but also had 10 turnovers. The guy is already laughing. He was ejected late on for a second technical foul. It was the 32-year-old guard's first appearance for the Lakers in Oklahoma City, where he spent the first 11 seasons of his NBA career. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder with 27 points to help them secure their first win of the season.
So, in case you've been sleeping on it, and some of us have not been sleeping, and Adenike, I've seen your message. I'm just going to ignore it small. But in case you've been sleeping on it, the NBA is back. And this season has been, I mean, it's been crazy. So the Lakers started the season on a losing streak. They literally started off to look like they bounced back with a win, but they're back again to losing. And here's where the huge problem is. The Firstly, they have a fantastic team, group of players. Sorry, a fantastic group of players. So you had Russell Westbrook is there, Rajon Rondo, who also helped them to win the championship title in 2020 is there, LeBron, AD. They have a fantastic team, a fantastic rotation, but they don't play as a team, and that's where the big problem is. Who to play what? Now, in the past two games, LeBron has been missing. So if LeBron is not around, you know that, of course, they're going to struggle with the numbers. But AD dropped 30 points in this game. It still wasn't enough to win the game. So if you're Anthony Davis and you're scoring 30 points and you're still losing, where do you start from? So it's all the thing with basketball is more teamwork is needed. I know some people say, but Michael Jordan was such a great guy. Michael Jordan was only as great as the team he played in. I tell people this all the time. It doesn't matter how great you are on a team. If you don't have a good support cast that complements you, they don't have to be fantastic ballers. They just have to complement you. That's what the problem is. Defensively, the Lakers could not keep the Thunder out. Defensively, they couldn't keep up with the pace of the Thunder. They were leading, but in the third quarter, they dropped off. Again, that's not the first game they've dropped off in the third quarter. The first game against Golden State Warriors, it was in the third quarter that Golden State Warriors came back. The second game they lost, it was also in the third quarter that I can't remember the team now, came back into the game. So it's a third quarter thing. It's like they've run out of energy. They've run out of pace, and the other team comes back into it. So Lakers, they have a lot of problems to deal with, and Frank Vogel is just going to have to find a way to work around it. In other news, it was like a lot of big teams lost. Golden State Warriors started with great wins. I think they went with 3 wins undefeated at the start of the season, but they lost early hours of this morning to Memphis Grizzlies. So so yes, if you have a scalp, somebody is going to take it. They lost early hours of this morning. Milwaukee Bucks also lost. Antetokounmpo scored 40 points in that game and still lost. So yeah, it was not a very good day for the big boys.
Okay. All right. So Tifo stuns Tsitsipas as Sheriff's Shverev, right?
Zverev.
Thank you. It can be really tongue twisting. Okay, racks up 300th win. So France Tifo hits back from 3-0 down in the final set to shock top seeded Stefanos Tsitsipas 3-6, 6-3, 6-4 and reach the Vienna ATP quarterfinals on Thursday. The 23-year-old Tifo will next play 8th seed Diego Schwartzman, who defeated Frenchman Gael Monfils 7-6, 4-6, 6-2. What's the deal?
Okay, so it was a beautiful display by Francis Tiafoe. I mean, we've always known he had a big game. He's always had a big game, and then he plays it very well against the big guys. Another thing with Tsitsipas is that Tsitsipas finds it difficult to close out games, and this was actually what was seen again in this particular match.
Okay.
You know, Tiafoe came back in the third set from 3-0 down to come and beat Tsitsipas, and that has been the trend with Tsitsipas, not closing out his game, not closing out his game. But another big news is we have Yannick Sinner, who is the 20-year-old Italian, who is doing very well and is aiming to reach the ATP Tour finals this year if he defeats Casper Ruud in the quarterfinal match. So it's been beautiful.
Which is a tough one for him, because Casper Ruud is one of the informed players on the ATP Tour this season.
Yeah,
has been absolutely amazing. His tennis is not the most beautiful tennis you'd ever see, but it's one of the most effective. His work rate, his court coverage, his ground strokes. He's been one of the most consistent players on tour this season. So tough one for them. For Sasha Zverev though, yeah, barring his domestic violence case, we are still waiting for that domestic violence case. Want to know whether you really, yeah. I have a feeling that something went down.
Yeah.
The extent to which it went down is what we don't know. And because Sasha Zverev has women problems. In fact, let me give you Sasha's backstory.
Tell us,
because
please.
he's my son.
I know.
So let me give you his backstory. So Sasha has a daughter because he's always getting engaged with his ex-fiance, and that one has said that Sasha is not going to see her daughter.
Oh.
So he has a child that he's been barred from seeing from when the child was in the womb.
Wow.
Then he has this ex-fiance who also comes out to say that he physically abused her at one master's 2 years back. Then he has another ex-girlfriend who says he's the worst thing since... What's the worst thing that's happened since potholes on the road? He's dating a new girl now. So we're waiting to hear this also cover story. But basically, Sasha has a history, not a good one, with women.
Okay.
And so when this domestic violence claim was first pushed out, ATP did nothing about it. And again, it was a tricky case because ATP is a body that runs tournaments, but not necessarily the players that participate in the tournament. And so there's a limit to the kind of restrictions that they can give. They can decide that, okay, if you committed a crime, you can't play in an ATP tournament, but there are other tennis tournaments that will still take you if you're a good tennis player. So there's a limit. But now they've made rules and laws to kind of cut out these kind of things. And so they started. So this claim was made 2 years ago.
Okay.
2020. I think,
yeah, about 2019, 2020. Yeah, 2 years ago. And then he is just now they're looking into it. So he's supposed to have all these off-court distractions, but he's still coming on and he's still winning. So for me, that's really a huge one for him. The off-court cases that he needs to answer to, because really, if he did abuse somebody, then something needs to be done about it. But on court, he's winning.
Fantastic.
So that's what. So maybe he's focusing or he's channeling all his focus to the on-court one, but it's a really serious issue.
We have messages, but we're still going to get to Manchester United, so let's calm down. It is Lagos. It is Locker Room 91. Chega is here. We're doing analysis to some of these sporting stories. You can send a message to 0809 444 0981. You can also call 01 448 9981. Barca. Okay, so
you're not a Barca fan.
So Barcelona begin life without Koeman at home to struggling Alaves. Barcelona begins life without Ronald Koeman against Alaves on Saturday as they look to close the gap on La Liga's top four and restore confidence ahead of a Champions League trip to Dynamo Kiev. Barca B coach Sergi Barouan will be in charge at Camp Nou after Koeman's sacking was confirmed on Wednesday night following a 1-0 defeat by Rayo.
Let's get to that sack first of all at Rayo Vallecano.
Okay.
I mean, the guy finished playing at night. They didn't even wait till morning. No.
On the flight.
On each flight, as he was leaving the pitch, is when he got the message that, oh God, it was nice doing business with you.
Quick.
That was cold.
Yeah.
You could have waited till morning when people went to work. At least to type the letter. It's one of two things. Is that they had typed the letter in the morning. I was waiting for him to lose when they fired him.
Okay, but of course, like they've already had in mind that he was definitely going to leave. I think that one was like for them. This guy is not gonna go far.
That was cold.
It off.
That was cold. If he had won, would they have sacked him?
Yeah, he was always a match away from sack.
Yeah.
So everybody knew after the El Clasico that he was just a match away. So anything that went wrong, he was going to get out.
Yeah.
And that was exactly what happened. But the funny thing is, who is Barcelona going to bring in that is going to produce the results that they're looking for? Because I don't really see any big shot name that is going to really come in and fill the gap. They have issues off court, like off the football pitch, which is their financial issues. And if you don't sort that out, you can't get good players in. And if you don't get good players in, who's going to win the trophy?
I think
So
the
it's
first
not
thing,
about-
no, I think the first thing Barcelona needs to do is get a new accountant. No, they have to find a way to get money. Look, sacking Koeman is not the solution to Barcelona's problem. Barcelona's problem is a hydra. It has many legs, but the biggest issue was what they did in transfer market when Bartomeu was president. And I said it, people shouldn't have let that guy there. I complained for year after year after year. They sacked him when it was too late. The first thing is they can't get in the players that are of Barcelona standards because they don't get money.
Mm-hmm.
And so it starts from there. And when you now deal with the financial issue first of all,
Yeah.
then when you deal with the financial issue, how to get money to the club, then you can now deal with the players that you get in before you can now start dealing with how the players will produce. But the first thing is they don't have where they're going to get money into the club from. And what makes it worse is that I don't even know if this is a chicken or an egg situation, because now they are not in Champions League sports, which means that Champions League money they will
They
not
may
get.
not get.
They are not going to win trophy, which means that money they will not get. Do you understand how this
Yeah.
thing is now? So the performance gives them money,
They don't
but
even-
they need money to also perform. So it's a real. Let's just take some messages from.
I want to know though if there's any hope with Xavi coming in. So there is Cruz. It says Tifo has potential in my opinion, but is also bombed. He always bombs out. That's what it says. Tsitsipas and Sheriff should wake up to join Medvedev to push out the big three. We love the big three, but we need that transition. Tega with a sauce. See all of us. See as all of us they look up. I can't speak that pidgin.
I don't know what that pigeon is.
Okay,
But
so
basically it says Barca
Barca
needs
needs
Xavi.
Xavi.
Yeah, I can't remember when last I watched their match. Now after the match I did watch highlights. I'm still heartbroken.
Please, Tega will read all the pigeon. Tega, go ahead. Thank you.
So this one from Femi says Ronald Koeman scored a free kick to Barca, their first UCL trophy, but when results were bad, he was shown the door. But somewhere in Manchester, scoring a tap in a UCL final 22 years ago is enough to keep your job. Femi from Festac, stop that. That's just bad behavior. Then Zise Classic says Koeman sacking didn't come as a surprise to me. Meanwhile, I know Schalke 04, but didn't we know we have Bayern Munich 05? yeah, we are getting there. Manchester United fans can have peace of mind there. The entire from Maja says Barcelona needs to thank Falcao for Koeman's sack. Man United should not try it. We need those promo points. If I just mean, let's take a break first. When we come back from the break, we will open the phone lines because we have to talk about this Manchester United
Very
problem.
interesting.
Yes,
And they face
so-
Tottenham tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Okay, people. So yes, we are going to we overshot the time.
Yeah.
So we are going to come back and take as many messages as possible. I was going to open the phone line to ask first of all who Barcelona should hire.
But they already.
But their problem is not the coach. So we are going to talk about Manchester United instead, because that's a problem.
Because like Chimobi said, the last message said even Xavi won't make any difference.
Yeah, even Xavi won't make any difference. I'm sorry. The problem was not Koeman. You can fire him or not Koeman. So we'll open the phone lines and then we'll talk about it. I want plenty people to be watching me. I can't find. Let me look at YouTube people. Let me just
You guys are representing.
You guys are representing. So we are going to read all your messages when we come back. Lakumi, let's just read these
Yeah,
messages.
so just sit and read them. Thank you. Just sit
I am so sorry. Yes, I've not been healthy. So
You and your listeners have a vibe.
so
Yeah.
apparently, I have a low blood count.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
Again,
so,
eh?
yes, I have a low blood count. I haven't been sleeping well. That one is my fault. But the doctor,
We blame you.
but the doctor did not know all that one. But I haven't been sleeping well because the ABA has started. Yeah, but I will try to sleep well now. And then I have, naturally I have allergies,
Yeah.
but I've been having a consistent run of flu, so I need to take vitamins and I need to take
Blood
supplements.
supplements.
They'll be all right in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Otega. You need
Did our mothers take all these vitamins and supplements?
They were taking good food.
They were taking good food. You are right, Lapo. Very
They
right.
were not drinking
They
cold
didn't-
coke.
They didn't even have refrigerator to
They're
store
not eating
overnight.
spring
Everything
rolls.
was fresh from the farm.
Yeah, they were
Fresh
not
from the
doing
farm.
ice. There was no fridge.
It's not your fault. I'm healthy. I'm a healthy eater. Like now, I'm going to eat full breakfast if I can afford it. But yeah, but that's why Wednesday I couldn't make it. But yeah, I will try to be healthy now. I will try.
So somebody is asking about Dominic Thiem. So Dominic Thiem is out.
Dominic
injured.
Thiem is out injured.
For the
He's
rest
okay.
of
So
the
he had
season,
the
yeah.
ankle injury. When he came back from that, he has this wrist injury.
Yeah. After
Really?
the.
It is smooth. It is smooth 98.1. You're still on Locker Room 981. My name is Lakumi. Tega is in the studio with me, and we also have Dr. Rose. For those who are watching on YouTube, you already know the gist. There's so much that Tega actually disclosed on there. You should totally join us on YouTube. Just search for Smooth from Lagos, and you will find us on YouTube. You can send a message to contribute. It is 0809 444 0981. I'll take it again. 0809 444 0981. And also you can call. This is the part. Well, this is the period
No,
of
no,
time,
we
right?
won't call. No,
Is it
no,
the
no,
time
no.
yet?
Don't give numbers out before they start calling me. Let's
We have
take
many
messages.
messages,
Yeah,
actually, so
from
let's read
YouTube.
those.
So Raphael Edward says, "Take a stay well, oh. We can't afford to miss one day. Oh. I'm so sorry. We'll try not to miss one day." Chimabi Victor says, "Please, Manchester United should go and sign Ronald Koeman. He will surely do better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer." Wow. B says, "We are here, Tega. We've been waiting since Wednesday. Stay healthy. Thank you so much. I will try." LK Adergba says, Koeman and Ole are in the same WhatsApp group. Same way they will sack Ole one day. He also says rumors going on around is that Barcelona will engage Xavi. We wait to see if that is true. Dominic Thiem, LK Aderogba, we've said it. He was injured. He has a wrist injury. He's out for the rest of the season. So we wait to see how next year will be for him. Adefemi Mafe says, Barca has shown what serious clubs do when a manager is producing bad results. No dilly-dallying. Nolly is laughing. Dakpo Lawal says, Dakpo, that's not what I need. Dakpo, I don't know what to say, but that's not what I need.
Okay, let's read
All
the
right, so
messages.
let's leave messages and go to WhatsApp.
Yes.
Let's see what WhatsApp people have to say. Emeka from Amuo says, "I'm sure Ole still has nightmares from the thrashing that happened last weekend. Even when his wife wakes up in the morning telling him, honey, wake up, it's 5. Oh, he gets up
Like
screaming."
5.
Lastly, I feel no pity for Barca. They sacked Valverde when they were topping the league. Their next coach will take them to bottom 5. Then Cruz says, sorry, Lakumi, I promise more pigeon.
Please.
All right, so let's take the next story. And this is when we open the phone lines after this story.
Okay.
So the next story is for Manchester United. And
Pressure.
Lakumi will give you the numbers now.
Yeah, the number is 014489981. 014489981. That's the number to call us on.
And this is the story you are going to call us on.
Pressure mounts on Manchester United stars to prove their worth. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has survived to face Tottenham on Saturday despite incessant speculations over his future at Manchester United following their humiliating 5-0 drubbing by Liverpool. Well, I'm quoting Shaw now. He says, "I think it's ourselves that we need to look at first and foremost in the mirror. Are we doing everything right and preparing right for the game in ourselves? Of course, we have the tactics and how the manager wants us to play. But I think at times we're way too easy to play against.
Okay, so now Luke Shaw has come out to say it's their fault. It's not the manager's fault. I like the way only Gunnar Solskjaer has the best protection in the league. Is when it's not the 92 class of 92 protecting him, it's his players that are saying it's our fault. The manager has brought tactics that we are easy to beat. So let's go to the question for today, the discussion for today. Manchester United faces Tottenham Hotspur this weekend. What's the scoreline going to be? Analyze it for us.
Hey, what's your name and where you calling us from? It's locker room. Yes, good morning. Okay.
There is nothing to it. He has too many people protecting him. I don't know if he has the news of everybody in United. Because, like you guys rightly mentioned, if it's not the class of 92, it will be Ferguson. If it's not Ferguson, it will be the players coming to social media to apologize. Did they pay them to come and apologize or to play games?
What I thought.
Be fair, let them just sack him. We would prefer to keep changing than let one man use his 92 or 99 tapping to hold us to ransom.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so what we are asking, what we're really asking is, what is the scoreline for tomorrow?
Hey, good morning. Okay, go ahead, Victor.
There's going to be a response from Man U. Once one more time, to help Ole Gunnar Solskjaer protect his job by trying to ensure that they win the game, whilst I want to keep up their recent upsurge in form. So I think it's going to be the better team at the end of the day that really wants it that's going to carry it. I can't say if Man is going to win or if Tottenham is going to win. So it's like. However, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is on his 9th life. So trust me, if they don't win this match, you can imagine the backlash and the response. So for me, the better team is going to carry the day. I might just end up in a full-time draw.
All right. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? All right.
Morning, Tiger. Morning, Doc.
Morning. So tell us what the scoreline for tomorrow against Manchester United versus Tottenham, what it will be, and your analysis, pretty much.
As an Arsenal fan, I'm hoping it'll be a draw.
You don't want a Tottenham loss?
Thank you.
You don't want a Tottenham loss?
The league table.
Okay.
Being on the, I'm being technical. Well, not technical. Best case scenario. So if both of them don't win, unfortunately, both of them can't lose. So the best you can hope for is a draw. That way, they only get a point each, and if Arsenal wins their own game, we go above them on the table.
Woo! I like your mathematics. Yes, he has calculated it to the T.
Don't suck it, Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Dapo. I like that. So keep your calls coming in. What do you think the scoreline between Manchester United and Tottenham would be?
It is 014489981.
Let's just take this call first.
Hi, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Okay, Bukum, please go ahead.
Ole is he's bereft of ideas. He's too one-dimensional. But let's be honest, the last coach had us ending 6th, and in the last 2 seasons, we finished the table 3rd and 2nd. So I think we can change the coach later. But for this one, we've had losses. We've had 2 losses or so in a row. We should bounce back. I think we're going to beat Tottenham.
Yeah. By how many goals?
It will be tight. Maybe a 2-1 or a 1-0 or a 2-0. As Mr. Temuku doesn't play.
can't believe you said that. All right, thank you very much.
That was funny.
All right. So let's okay, before there's not enough time for stories. So
Yeah.
let me just run through what we should have taken next.
Okay.
This weekend it's AC Milan versus Roma. So Jose Mourinho versus Pioli in the Italian Serie A. Jose Mourinho is 8 points behind leaders. Joint leaders
Napoli.
Napoli and AC Milan are joint on points at the top. So 8 points behind them. So is this an opportunity for him to close the gap? We wait to find out this weekend. And in Germany, Bayern Munich lost
Yeah.
by 5-0
So man, you are not alone.
against Mönchengladbach. And they had their stars on the field. It's not like they came with B team, C team, D team. The stars were on the pitch and they lost by 5 goals. Now their coach is recuperating from COVID. So he wasn't on the sidelines and he still wouldn't be on the sidelines this weekend. But we see how they try to bounce back. And then Arsenal fans were complaining because Arsenal face Leicester tomorrow. And Arsenal fans were complaining that it's Michael Oliver in the middle, and they barely ever win when Michael
When he's in
Oliver
the
is
middle.
referee. So those were all the stories we are going to collect, but we do not have time. So let me just take this one last message. Chidozie says, Luke Shaw, football has left Luke Shaw. He's not sounding like a motivational speaker. That's what a bad coach does to you. Chidozie, drop your phone now. Quickly. And then Mike from Ojodu says, Manchester United 3, Tottenham 1. Ole has a way of saving his job with this kind of win. And that's right. And that's it from me, all of us here. Thank you so much, everybody watching on YouTube.
Yes,
Thank you for all the messages. Thank you for everybody that sent their messages to WhatsApp and for those that sent their calls in. We thank you so much from myself, Tega, Dr. Rose.
And of course, Lakami, it's been a good run. If you missed the segment and you want to catch up, or you missed the inside jokes, just go on YouTube, look for Smooth FM Lagos, and then you get all the info from Locker Room. It's been a good run. Ayo is still in the studio, so do not go anywhere. It's still Breakfast 981. All right.
Losers is actually
Ayo! Ayo!